The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Attempt an onside kick. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball.
Swung with a pass rush, a sack. Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They're backed up, 2nd and long at the 19. In motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Lewis. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this. I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Clemson.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught by the receiver. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Second down after that previous play. We'll hand it off. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And there's the handoff. It's a solid game to pick up the 1st down on what'll be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of 1 in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Lewis. Caught in the flat by the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. QB keep it all the way. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Now carry here for the fullback. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Irish.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Grab behind the line. It's Cook. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. He's got room to run. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Bootleg looking to throw. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, what a grab! Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And they're trying to punch it in here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Goal line formation for the defense. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Here we go, third and goal coming up. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Press coverage now from the secondary. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Receiver in motion now. The shotgun running play call. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. First down and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Lewis. Makes a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here's the second down play. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He keeps it on the design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Designed quarterback run. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring out 4th down and 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here. And I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? defense. That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught near the sticks. It's John. The big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding on the defense, an automatic first down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his second interception of the game.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is caught. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
It's incomplete, broken up nicely. Now there is a flag on the play back in the offensive hit area. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. Brings a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Over the middle. It's Sanders. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down. We're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Tigers! A great catch and run for 6. And this national championship game is now dead even. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 5. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Clemson offense is back out there. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Using his legs, it's John. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that third down play. And now it sets up for fourth down.
The Tigers will have to kick this away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And here's the return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. He escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Using his legs on the scramble. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Drop him back. He's going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. On first down, it's play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Here's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Tigers look at a cash in the red zone. Tailback with another carry. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's 1st and goal.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. First and goal, handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Wow, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, this is the risk you take as a play caller. So often people want to try to go for it on 4th down, but you got to be careful. As you see right here, the defense makes the play to get the ball back themselves.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Lewis. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
The receiver grabs it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
This should be the last play of the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pass is incomplete on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters as we check out some of the stats here. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's found some room at the 45. Throws out the stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Touchdown, Clemson. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Comes back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here. It's a short completion of the big tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Lewis. Looking for his back. Comes up with the catch. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Quarterback operating an empty set. QB keeper all the way. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Lewis. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to executing here on a fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you're going to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. So you got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Working clock with the ground game. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at second and 13. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Oh, and he throws it back. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his second punt of the game. And here's the fair catch by the return man. the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, really good call here by the defense coordinator working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. This time it's complete. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down, looking to throw the ball. Wrapped down the middle. It's Larson. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Makes the grab. A chance to score. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that combination of size and speed gets him into the end zone to tie this game up, Chris. Here we are in the national championship, and these guys are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. To throw, it's Lewis. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I just don't know. Here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by 1. The extra point ties the game. I guess they decided to try to take the